Situation. You want to feel more confident in social situations. Here are 3 strategies you could try. 1. Practice starting conversations with strangers. 2. Join clubs or activities to meet new people. 3. Read books or watch videos about social skills. Which do you think is the most effective strategy and why?
To build confidence in social situations, I think the most effective strategy is to join clubs or activities to meet new people. This creates natural opportunities to interact without pressure. When people share a common interest, it's easier to start conversations and build connections. Over time, your confidence improves through experience. Starting conversations with strangers is helpful, but it can be intimidating at first. Reading about social skills is good too, but real practice matters more. Personally, joining a photography club helped me become more outgoing and comfortable in groups. That's why I believe this is the most practical and enjoyable way to gain social confidence.
Situation. You have a very busy schedule but still want to stay healthy. Here are 3 things you could do. 1. Prepare healthy meals in advance. 2. Do short workouts at home. 3. Make sure to get enough sleep. Which do you think is the most important for staying healthy?
To stay healthy during a busy week, I believe the most important thing is to get enough sleep. Sleep affects everything: your energy, concentration, mood, and even your immune system. Without enough rest, it's hard to stay productive or motivated to eat well and exercise. Meal prepping and home workouts are great, but they won't help much if you're always tired. Sleep is the foundation of good health. In my own life, I've noticed that when I sleep well, I make better decisions and feel more balanced. That's why I think it's the top priority for staying healthy when life gets hectic.
Situation. You want to take a short course during the summer. Here are 3 options. 1. A course to improve your English skills. 2. A course to learn a new hobby or talent. 3. A course that helps with your future career. Which do you think is the most useful choice and why?
If I had to choose a summer course, I'd pick a course that helps with my future career. Summer is a great time to gain new skills that can give you a competitive advantage in the job market. Whether it's coding, public speaking, or project management, these skills can open doors. Improving English or learning a hobby is beneficial too, but a career-related course provides long-term value and could even lead to job opportunities. Personally, I once took a digital marketing course in the summer, and it helped me get an internship. That's why I think this is the most useful choice.
Situation. You want to improve your relationship with your family members. Here are 3 things you could do. 1. Spend more quality time together. 2. Talk openly and listen more. 3. Help each other with daily tasks. Which do you think is the most effective way to strengthen family bonds?
To strengthen family relationships, I believe the most effective way is to spend more quality time together. When families share activities like meals, games, or outings, they create positive memories and stronger emotional connections. It also gives people a chance to relax and enjoy each other's company. Open communication and helping with chores are important too, but they work best when there's already a warm, close bond. For example, my family started having weekly movie nights, and it really brought us closer. That's why I think quality time is the key to building stronger family ties.
Situation. you want to become more organized in your daily life. Here are 3 strategies you're considering. 1. Make a daily to-do list. 2. Keep your workspace clean and tidy. 3. Use a digital planner or calendar. Which do you think is the most effective way to become organized?
To become more organized, I think the most effective strategy is to make a daily to-do list. It helps you focus on what needs to be done and prevents you from forgetting tasks. A simple checklist gives structure to your day and brings a sense of accomplishment when you complete each item. Having a clean space and using a planner are helpful too, but without a clear list of tasks, it's easy to lose direction. For me, writing a to-do list every morning makes me more productive and keeps my mind clear. That's why I think it's the best way to stay organized.
Situation: you are a university student who wants to save more money. Here are 3 options. 1. Cook meals at home instead of eating out. 2. Find a part-time job. 3. Make a monthly budget and track expenses. Which do you think is the most effective way to save money?
To save money as a student, I think the most effective way is to make a monthly budget and track expenses. When you know exactly how much you're spending and on what, it's easier to make smarter decisions. Budgeting helps you identify unnecessary expenses and plan better for both short-term and long-term needs. Cooking at home and working part-time are good ideas too, but if you don't manage your money wisely, even a part-time job won't help much. Personally, once I started using a budgeting app, I was shocked by how much I spent on small things. That awareness helped me cut back and save more. That's why budgeting is my top choice.
Situation: you and your classmates have a group presentation next week. Here are 3 ways you could prepare. 1. Assign roles clearly and early. 2. Practice the full presentation together. 3. Create engaging slides and visuals. Which do you think is the most important step for a successful group presentation?
For a successful group presentation, I think the most important step is to practice the full presentation together. This helps the group build teamwork, improve timing, and ensure a smooth flow between parts. Practicing also helps reduce nervousness and allows members to support each other. While assigning roles and having great visuals are necessary, they won't matter much if the group sounds uncoordinated during the actual presentation. In my experience, when a team practices together, they present more confidently and look more professional. That's why I believe this is the key to a strong performance.
Situation: you have recently moved to a new city and want to make new friends. Here are 3 ideas. 1. Join clubs or local interest groups. 2. Attend social events or community gatherings. 3. Use social media or apps to meet people. Which do you think is the most effective way to make new friends and why?
To make new friends in a new city, I believe the most effective way is to join clubs or local interest groups. These offer regular opportunities to connect with people who share similar hobbies or passions, which makes starting conversations easier and friendships more natural. While events and apps can be helpful, they're often one-time or less personal. Clubs create a sense of belonging and consistency. When I moved to a new city, joining a local hiking group helped me build a circle of friends quickly. That's why I believe this is the best approach.
Situation: you often feel stressed during exam periods. Here are 3 ways you could reduce stress. 1. Develop a regular study schedule. 2. Practice mindfulness or meditation. 3. Talk to friends or family about how you feel. Which do you think is the most effective way to manage exam stress?
To manage exam stress, I think the most effective method is to develop a regular study schedule. Most exam stress comes from last-minute cramming and feeling unprepared. A study schedule helps you stay organized, break down material into manageable parts, and build confidence over time. Mindfulness and talking to others are great for emotional support, but they don't directly solve the problem of not knowing the content. When I follow a study plan, I feel much more in control and less anxious. That's why I consider this the best way to reduce stress during exams.
Situation: you want to stay motivated to exercise regularly. Here are 3 things you could try. 1. Set clear fitness goals. 2. Work out with a friend. 3. Try different types of exercise to keep it fun. Which do you think is the most effective way to stay motivated and why?
To stay motivated to exercise, I believe the most effective way is to work out with a friend. Having someone to exercise with creates accountability and makes the experience more enjoyable. You're less likely to skip a workout if someone is waiting for you. Setting goals and keeping workouts fun are important too, but motivation often fades when you're doing it alone. A friend adds encouragement and turns it into a social activity. Personally, when I go running with a friend, I push myself harder and actually look forward to it. That's why this is my favorite way to stay consistent.